Aloha everyone and good morning. I hope you're all having a fabulous day. So this morning I wanted to make a video specifically for mamas with babies, and one of the number one issues that I see is colic. So I wanted to make a video today about colic, what it is, some of the symptoms, and what you can do to alleviate colic. So anybody that's experienced a colicky baby, it's an absolute nightmare. So they're usually unconsolable, they don't sleep, they're, really uncomfortable, so they're in a lot of pain, so they pretty much are just crying and screaming their heads off. And some babies it can be random, other babies it can be like the exact same time every single night, the little one starts to experience those symptoms. So first what you want to look at is, of course, the diet. So if you're breastfeeding, you want to make sure that you're not eating foods that are going to cause that type of gas within the body. So the foods that contribute to colic are any kind of dairy products, gluten, meat, and artificial sugars. So all of those different types of foods create gas within the body. So anything that the mother is eating, she will be producing in her milk, and therefore the little one is going to be getting everything that she's eaten. And some babies are just more sensitive than others. So it's really paying attention to what your diet is. And that's for a breastfed baby. Now, if it's, on formula, you need to look at what base it's in. Is it dairy based? That's going to cause a lot of upset stomachs in little ones because it's a very harsh transition to go from breast milk to formula. The second closest thing that you can give a baby to its mom's breast milk is raw goat milk. And it's so much easier to break down, and having it be raw, it has live enzymes making it easily digestible. So that's another option, and if you can't breastfeed, to look into is goat milk. So that's kind of the dietary aspect, and that's huge because that's obviously what is causing colic within a baby. So the two herbs that I use for colic are catnip and fennel, and I use it in Dr. Christopher's formula. It's called kitty coal. So kitty coal, like for colic, obviously, but it's amazing because it's in vegetable glycerin, which is a palatable form. So you're just putting it directly in their mouth. So it's amazing because it's all ready to go, and you just use, honestly, the more the better. So if I ever had a little one that I was dealing with colic, and it depends on how old they are. If this is like a newborn that has never had anything but breast milk in its mouth, the vegetable glycerin and herbal tincture is going to just be a little bit different. So you want to use smaller quantities but more frequently so that you're not overwhelming, their mouth and swallowing with, a vegetable glycerin tincture that they're not used to. Whereas if it's, a 4-month-old could handle maybe a little bit more. So you just kind of have to gauge. There's no right or wrong way to do it. You can never use too much. These are whole foods. Your body takes what it needs and it expels the rest without holding on to any of them or storing them in different parts of the body. So catnip and fennel, those two herbs together work extremely fast. So dealing with colic, you want to hit it hard, and you'll notice within a few hours they'll start to expel gas. They'll get really burpy. They'll start to fart a lot. Those are all good things, and hopefully poop, which is really, a huge aspect of colic, as well as usually constipation. So that's another really important thing is to think about. So you can give them the kitty coal, every 20 to 30 minutes till they start to expel the gas. And you can give them the kitty reg formula as well to help regulate the bowels, because more than likely, you know, dairy and gluten and eggs are probably the worst culprits as far as creating constipation within the body. So if you're ingesting those foods and you're breastfeeding, your baby is getting all of that, and that can be really irritating to their bowels. So like I said, cleaning up the diet, making sure you're eating a healthy plant-based diet, and then utilizing the kitty coal to expel any of the gas, and also the kitty reg, which is also fantastic, and using those throughout the day till they start to go to the bathroom and start to, you know, expel the gas. So anyway, I hope that this was helpful, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will also put Dr. Christopher's Herb Shop, his link below, so that you can see where to purchase all of these formulas that I talked about today. Awesome. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Mahalo.